Hey, it's your friend Choice CJ here, and I am back with a new series that I'm very excited about. It is going to be my very first Let's Play on the channel, and perhaps surprisingly, it's not actually a... Well, I shouldn't say it's my first Let's Play. I did a co-op Soul Link with my good buddy RJ the Awesome, the reason I forgot about it is because we unfortunately didn't get the chance to finish. So this game, though, I can play over and over and over and over. And as you can see, that is Tales of Symphonia. Originally came out, at least in the US, on GameCube. Been re-released on PlayStation 3. Was recently re-released on PC. And I was able to pick it up in a sale over the weekend. And I decided, you know, why not? This is a game I really enjoy playing. And I hope it's a game that you guys also enjoy. And we're just going to go ahead and hop right on into it. I am looking for some... Oh, let's not do this again. I am looking for feedback from you guys on the series, on the layout. Particularly, what would be really useful is if you could let me know what you think about the sound balance. I think I've got the game sound low enough where you can hear me pretty well. And I'm going to do my best, at least in editing, to kind of amplify the parts that you need to hear, you know, any sort of conversation and things like that. But I know I've never done anything like this before, so we're looking for whatever constructive criticism you guys have. So that's enough of me rambling. It was a long intro, a little video with the super typical Japanese RPG music, and I don't want to keep you guys waiting any longer, so let's go ahead and hop right on into it. Got my Xbox controller here. Change game settings. Probably not, but let's just look at it. Yeah, on. All actions. I think I want manual. I don't know. I don't remember what I want on this because you control multiple characters. I think semi-auto is fine. I don't really care about vibration. I guess I'll leave it on. And yeah, we're gonna go and hop into it.
Once upon a time, there existed a giant tree that was the source of mana. A war, however, caused this tree to wither away, and a hero's life was sacrificed in order to take its place. Grieving over the loss, the goddess disappeared unto the heavens. The goddess left the angels with this edict. You must wake me, for if I should sleep, the world shall be destroyed. The angels bore the Chosen One, who headed towards the tower that reached up unto the heavens. And that marked the beginning of the regeneration of the world.
Okay, so fairly typical sounding, kind of JRPG plot.
Lloyd Irving, wake up.
Definitely comes into play throughout the story, as I'm sure you guys can expect, and we will just hop into it with our good buddy Lloyd Irving.
Lloyd!
Ow.
Ah!
How do you manage to sleep standing?
Oh, Professor Rain, is class over?
Is this the only thing he's thinking about is, can I get the heck out of here? Classic Lloyd Irving. Shout out to PK
Never
Sparks,
mind.
that hotness,
Let's have someone else answer the question.
for being a huge
Genius,
lover
how
of this
about you?
game, too.
Yes, Rain. Mythos the hero brought about the end of the ancient war in the holy ground of Karlon.
Correct. Afterwards, Mythos the hero formed a pact with the goddess Martel to seal away the Desians whom caused the war.
But the Desians came back and are now causing everyone to suffer.
We covered that in class last time, remember? When the seal weakens, the Desians reappear, just like they have now.
Yeah, I knew that. I just forgot.
Today is the day of prophecy. It is a very important day, which the Chosen of Mana will receive an oracle from the goddess Martel. Now, Chosen One, Colette,
Yes, ma'am.
tell us about the journey of world regeneration.
Okay, so I'm not talking a lot, but I'm still trying to figure out like what's the appropriate amount to talk and to not talk. So, just putting that out there.
It is a journey to seal the Desians. Upon passing the trials of the goddess Martel, the summoned spirits that protect the world awaken, and
Whoops.
Correct.
I didn't mean to
suppose
skip
we
that.
should expect the Chosen herself to know the answer to that one. Mana depletion is the cause of the current food shortages and droughts. It is said that this occurs because the Desians consume vast amounts of mana in their human ranches.
He's getting a special look from little lady
The
Colette there.
Chosen's journey has two purposes: to revive mana, as well as defeat the Desians. Now, for the next question.
Oh, flash the light.
What was that?
that's...
Settle down. It would seem that the time for the oracle has come. I will go and check on the chapel. Everyone stay here and study on your own. Understood?
Professor! I'll go with you.
No, Colette. If it is the oracle, the priests will come here for you. Wait here with everyone else.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so that's a good little intro into the story here. So yeah, as I said, we controlled Lloyd Irving, guy with the fancy red clothes, and there's a couple characters that you meet off the bat right away. Rain, the professor. You also got your good buddy Genus here, who is just a really kind of brainiac sort of guy, and is crucial to the story as well. And Colette, the Chosen, you know, you're I don't know, she's not your girlfriend, but maybe Lloyd Irving hopes that. And then there's a whole bunch of other people in the room that don't have anything to do with this. So anyway, we'll be able to move on with the story in just a second here, but I do want to just go ahead and say I'm going to try to do a question of the day with this series, and you guys should have probably seen it on the screen by now, even though I haven't had a chance to mention it. How does this hole get here? I don't know, good question. Question of the day is, what is the first video game that you ever played? And just figured it'd be good to have this sort of topic here. Oh, sorry, let me see what Genus has to say. What are you doing? Don't tell me you're sneaking out. Reno, get mad. I'm really curious to find out what happens to Colette when she receives the Oracle. They always talk about the Chosen Regeneration in the Day of Prophecy, but no one tells us what really happens. Good question, Lloyd. What my sister says, to stay and study by ourselves. Oh yeah, by the way, Rain and Genus are siblings. Yeah, we'll say it's research. Lloyd is always good for, yep, coming up for convenient excuses. That's exactly what I was going to say. So, an excuse is an excuse, right? Don't be so stuffy. That's awesome. Lloyd is not one for the rules, which is pretty cool. Look, Colette, want to come along too? Okay. She's a little bit, I don't know, she's easy to influence, I guess. Where else? That light. You're directly involved in all of this. Aren't you curious? Are you curious about it? Of course. Okay, then I'll be curious about it too. See, exactly what I've said. Very impressionable. Don't depend on others. Walk on your own two legs. Dwarven vow number 4. Those will be a popular thing throughout the series. Okay, then let's go to the temple. And I think Genus has no choice but to come along. You always use those when you need an excuse. Yeah, definitely. But as I was saying, yeah, this is during the party. Yeah, I understand. There's gonna be too many skits and things to talk too much about all these questions of the days. But my first game, there's a couple games that I remember playing when I was younger. We got a PlayStation 1 when I was maybe 6 or 7. I don't remember when. And 2 games that I remember playing first were Crash Bandicoot 3, which is really awesome. I didn't play the first 2 prior to playing the third. And those are both good games after, I played them afterwards, but I think the third is still my favorite because you get that bazooka gun and stuff like that. And I also, this is kind of funny, I remember playing A Bug's Life, based on the movie that came out from Pixar in the 90s. Those are like the 2 games that I remember playing before anything else. So I'll talk more about that in a second, but let's go ahead and do this skit. They have all these skits that are, not with voice acting, but are still kind of important. They're not necessarily for the plot, but it's more of just for, I don't know, kind of building the relationships between the characters, which I think is really cool. They're talking about, okay, let's hope we don't run into Rain, because she's going to kick their butt. And Rain definitely has a tendency to get a little passionate. But yeah. Oh, what's going on? It's awfully quiet. Where'd everybody go? Colette! And this is Colette's dad. Father! Frank! Thank goodness you're safe. Frank, what happened to everyone in the village? They're all hiding. The Designs invaded the village just a short while ago. Thankfully, no one was hurt. They passed through the village and are headed for the temple. Why? Azalea has a non-aggression treaty with the Designs. That's the town that we're in, is Azalea. You mean that agreement where they don't attack the village as long as we leave the human ranch alone? Yes, grandmother said it's to protect me. Oh, where's grandmother? Phaedra is in the temple preparing for the ritual. Phaedra's in the temple? But that's with the Designs. The priests are there with her. There's no need to worry. Now, Colette. I know. I promised to fulfill my duty as the Chosen. Good luck, Colette. Lloyd, Genus, you two should go on home. I'm worried about letting Colette go by herself. I'll go with her to the temple. Me too. But, alright. Thank you. I'll wait at the house. Come back immediately if anything happens. Yeah, Lloyd is very... I mean, you kind of get a sense right off the bat of what sort of character Lloyd is. He's has his own sense of right and wrong, and kind of follows that to a fault. So anyway, let's just go ahead and save, because I haven't done that yet. Okay, I think we're all set. We can go around this town for a second, but I don't want to waste your guys' time too much. I don't think there's any chests or anything. Yeah, there's no point in doing this right now. It's all going to be here when we get back. So let's go on ahead here. And we have our first battle. Whoa, it's a monster! I thought the northern region where the temple is located was a sanctuary. Why are there... It must be part of the trial. Martel's trial involves battling monsters. We don't have time to talk. Let's get this thing. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, so this game is actually really... has a lot of really good battle mechanics that are really pretty fun. It's like what it's known for. Is this sort of wild, oh, made a sandwich just for fun. It's just this kind of crazy, like, hack and slash style game, and it's very, very addicting. And there's lots of combos that you can get that are very fun. Otherwise it's a fairly straightforward sort of RPG. You level up and you get extra skills, and you can upgrade your weapons and stuff like that. Right, the X-Sphere. Yes, it's designed for combat and brings out my maximum strength. So everybody in this game, or most everybody with like combat power, is equipped with an X sphere, and we'll get into what that really means later in the game. But you're still strong. Yeah, at least his sword skills are good. What do you mean, at least? Alright, so we got another monster that we gotta take on. Alright, so we'll just go ahead and go through this. I'll go for the zombie. So yeah, this is just kind of like some of the typical tutorial stuff.
Be careful, everyone.
I'll switch to the zombie. Yeah, so the NPCs are all kind of taken care of by the game. You can kind of set like general strategies for them, like, you know, if they want them to focus on healing or other stuff. And it's, you know, it comes in handy. All right, let's go ahead and prepare the sandwich. Wow, we have such low health at this level. It's kind of crazy. Important to choose your target wisely. Yeah, just more kind of basic tutorial stuff. So anyway, we're already kind of like going slow through this, so I'm going to see if I can't pick up the pace here, and we're going to exit onto the world map here, and we'll do a little skit. Say, Colette, what's it like inside the temple? I don't think there's a way to skip through these. We've never been inside, so it's kind of exciting. Well, it's sort of dark because not much sunlight makes it through. That's not quite what I was expecting. That's the thing, I don't think there's a way to like skip through the lines any faster. But I'd still like the skits because, I don't know, they're just entertaining and they really help develop the story, even if they do kind of take up some time. So anyway, we don't have to go very far in order to get to the thing. I'm going to fight this enemy just because, you know, I like the XP. I think the battles are fun. And yeah, as I was saying, like, so you can do, you know, these normal like base moves, and the more base moves you do, the more I guess, I don't know what they call them, like PP basically is what it is. Oh, I failed at making a sandwich. That's sad. It's the blue bar at the bottom there, and you know you can spend that to use sort of your powerful attacks, and you get to the point where you get a big collection of those attacks, and you can string them together and do these really long combos. And it's very, very fun. Alright, so there's this big light jetting out of the temple. And gee, I wonder what it is. Whoa, that light really is coming from the temple. Then an oracle is going to be conveyed. Colette is going to be the chosen of her generation. So this is obviously for, or not, maybe not obviously, but for Colette this means that she's going to be going on a journey around the world to prepare for being the chosen. And as it indicates there, say Colette, when the oracle is conveyed, you'll become the chosen who will save the world, right? You're going to be like the hero Mythos. So maybe you should act a little more, you know, chosen-like. Oh, Lloyd, you're the master of tact, the master of, you know, speaking politely. Hey, there's a lot of commotion at the temple. Oh, you can hear all those blades and things like that, so let's move on up. And there's this priest who's sort of wandering down real slowly. He's got to make his way down amidst all of the noises. Unfortunately, we can't really make that go any faster either. He looks like he's injured though, so let's see what happens when he falls down here. Yep, there you go. He just falls flat on his face. Hey, you alright, Pastor? Oh, and the music changes. You know that something bad's happening when the music changes. The Giants broke the non-aggression treaty and attacked the temple. Chosen one, quickly! The Oracle! I know. It's like a Han Solo line. I love you. I know. Like, that was like the most ridiculous thing ever. It's no good, he's gone. Alright, the priest is dead. So we gotta go up there and revenge the priest. I'm going. Colette, there are designs in there. Yes, but I have to go. I'm the chosen. My job is to accept the oracle on the day of prophecy. The two of you wait here, okay? And that's the other thing about Colette. You'll see that she's... Yeah, of course we're going. I'm going too. I can't let you go by yourself. But her kind of main, I guess, character trait is that she's like very bound by her duty as the chosen. And you know, she cares so much about the world and wants to take care of it and complete the journey to world regeneration. Alright, so here's Phaedra, the grandmother.
Where is the Chosen?
Run, Colette.
Lord Boda, there she is. Chosen One, your life is mine.
I won't let you Desians get away with anything!
Desians?
What's so funny?
Well then, die at the hands of the Desians you so hate. Get them.
Alright, here is a fight with the baddies here. Let's see if we can take these guys out. Should be no problem. Colette has some healing abilities as well as some sort of special attacks. Genus is mainly a spellcaster. Yeah, these guys can block, but it shouldn't take very long. Alright, cool. Took those guys out, and you picked the wrong guy to mess with, says Lloyd. Alright, we put them in their place, that's for sure. And now, here comes the big baddie, the big baddie, with the special music. Let's see what we can do against this man.
Do not get in our way.
It doesn't really sound very menacing. Alright, let's see if we can take this guy on. I'm still getting a little bit used to the controls. It was a little bit different when I played on GameCube. Alright, so we are a little low, so let's go to items here. I'm going to use an apple gel, which restores 30% of my HP.
This guy's strong.
Alright, this guy is strong. What are we going to do?
Man, this guy is really tough.
Yeah, he's just repeating what was just said. And then out of nowhere, bam, guy in the purple coat. Who is this guy?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Get out of the way.
He doesn't seem very nice. But he is now fighting on our side, and look, he has like double the HP of like the rest of us, which is definitely gonna come in handy when you cast some first aid. So we kind of just gotta take our time. We can, when we get hit like that, we can make special moves to make sure we don't get knocked over, which is nice. I think it's just a couple more hits here and he'll be done. Unfortunately, because we don't have all the combos right now, it's a little bit repetitive. But you can see, like, you know, from when we use everybody else along with ourselves, we get to do these really long combos. Oh wow, I'm pretty low on health. Let me see if I can survive here. Yes, I do. That was very close. The nice thing about this game is, you know, if your main character gets knocked out, you don't immediately die. You have the chance to revive yourself with the other guys using whatever it's called. I can't remember. Yep, that's right. Alright, we lost a little bit of grade there. Grade, I don't really understand what it's used for. There's like some ways that you can spend it in the game, but nothing like that's really important.
Damn! Retreat for now!
Alright, so we took out the baddies and saved the temple. Excellent.
This guy's incredibly strong.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Is everyone all right? No one seems to be hurt.
And he also has an X-Sphere. They're usually like on the top side of most people's hands. And you'll see throughout the game that that's common.
How can I ever thank you for saving the Chosen?
I see. So this girl is the next Chosen.
That's right. I have to go accept the Oracle. Grandmother, I'm going to undergo the trial now.
What trial?
For monsters, I assume. An evil presence radiates from inside this chapel.
Yes, that is correct. The Chosen is to receive judgment from heaven. But the priests that were to accompany her fell at the hands of the Desians.
And I'll take on the job of protecting Colette.
Lloyd, I would be uneasy with just you.
Your name is Lloyd?
Yeah, but who are you to ask for my name?
This stare down.
I am Kratos, a mercenary. As long as you can pay me, I'll accept the job of guarding the Chosen.
Under the circumstances, I have little choice. Please be of service.
It's a deal, then.
Wait, I'm going too.
Lloyd, you'll only get in the way. Be a good boy and wait here.
What did you
What
say?
did you say?
Did I not make myself clear? You're a burden. Go home.
Who is this guy?
Mr. Kratos? Would it be okay to take Lloyd along too?
But
Please. I get nervous when Lloyd's not around.
do as you wish.
Let's go, Genus.
What? I'm going too?
Of course.
This isn't a field trip, you know.
Such a grumpy old guy, much like myself, honestly.
Thanks, Colette.
It's the truth.
Alright, so I'll probably end the episode in a few minutes here. We are going to be starting off with this temple in a little bit. The temples are fun. They have some little puzzles in them that you have to solve, and there's some cool mechanics that they use to accomplish that. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm hoping that in the next video and future episodes there'll be a little bit more time to talk about like the question of the day and things like that. We don't have to necessarily work through all of this text and things like that. Yeah, I am self-taught. What are you going to do about it? So, this is, yeah, I'll cut it as soon as we finish up with this little scene here. This is like a 40-hour game, so I'm going to try and figure out the best way to play through this game and do a release schedule such that, you know, hopefully it's done by like Sun and Moon time, because I do want to do a playthrough of Sun and Moon on the channel, and it'd just be kind of a lot to have this going on at the same time. So, do want to thank you guys for watching. Be sure to stay tuned for this series and for my other Pokemon content that I do on my channel. And until the next time, I will see you all later.